thought my hair looked cute this morning, but now I fear it looks kind of stupid. It looks cute from the side, maybe, but I don't know. Also, I feel like I look like I'm about to see dinosaurs for the first time. I'm gonna get coffee. Look who's on my sweater. It's the killer. The killer's on my sweater. I had to go to the store because the other day I was at this store in Lake Placid and it had a blanket with the killer and bears on it, and I wanted it so bad because my blanket that I wanted to bring here is at home in New Jersey. Look who's on my sweater. It's the killer. The killer's on my sweater. I had to go to the store because the other day I was at this store in Lake Placid and it had a blanket with the killer and bears on it, and I wanted it so bad because my blanket that I wanted to bring here is at home in New Jersey. Bro, my mind is blanking out. Hello? My blanket I wanted to bring. The one that my brain, the only blanket that my brain wanted me to bring is in New Jersey because the Amazon delivery was coming the same day that I was leaving, but it came like really late in the day and I couldn't wait all day for a blanket. So then my brain picked another blanket, but it was at the store and it only came in a set with like sheets and like pillows and everything. So it was like $200 because it was the full set. But then I went to this department store. The other day and I saw it. I saw the blanket, just a blanket. I'm so excited. Wait, I'm not showing you the blanket. Yes, it has the killer on it, but also bears. Yeah. So, and it's forest themed for my forest adventure. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go home and take a nap. And not that I even want to take a nap, but that I must. Because, fun fact, I do not have my medication for my Hashimoto disease. And the reason for that is I'm very bad at doctor's appointments. And so I think I missed my last one no, I didn't miss it. I canceled it because my tire was flat and the doctor's appointment is so far away. So an Uber for it, I'm not spending $100 on Uber for there and back. And then I had to pay for the doctor's appointment. No. So I missed that one. And I went to reschedule and I also asked them to email me the blood work I need done. Number one, they didn't email me the blood work, which I already did blood work that they had given me. So I wasn't sure if maybe I already did the blood work, but I wouldn't know because she won't tell me. Anyway, I asked for the blood work. They don't send it. Number two, I say, can you please refill my prescription? I can't go without it for long. I feel horrible and this disease attacks my heart when I'm not medicated. He said, no. My next appointment is in November. So, I'm exhausted lately, which is not good when you're trying to be active and live in the forest. But anyway, I'm exhausted. I don't like taking naps. I've only been awake for a few hours and I'm already exhausted. And maybe it's something else. Maybe it's not my thyroid, but I don't know. I'm just a sickly person. I've been sickly since I came out the womb. My mom said I had to have special formula because I threw up my other stuff. And I was always pooping weird as a baby. Moving on. Yeah. So, I need my medication. Then I asked my primary doctor. I wasn't asked my primary doctor. I used my MyChart app to message her office, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna admit I'm pretty bad with doctor's appointments. They make me nervous, and also my car was messed up, so I missed my last appointment for my endocrinologist. Can I get you the blood work and then, oh my god, it's my henna. Can I get you the blood work and then you guys prescribe me just for like a month or two? She said, no. Get an earlier appointment at your endocrinologist. Do you think I want to wait until November? I have the worst experiences with doctors. I feel like a lot of chronically ill people also struggle with doctors. And one of the reasons I'm so like standoffish about appointments right now is because I personally need so much blood work done all the time. Already been afraid of needles my whole life. But when I went to get my gallbladder out, I went to the hospital and I had this nurse who was supposed to put my IV in, you know, for the anesthesia. I can't say that word very well. Anyway, I had a nurse who was supposed to put in my IV before they sent me upstairs for my surgery. This hand, hold on, looks different from the rest of my fucking skin, right? It's scarred from a chemical burn. It's not just dry or irritated. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like 24/7, 365 days. This is what it looks like all year. So it's a scar. It's a big fat scar, and it feels like, kind of feels rougher than the rest of my body. It's thicker because it's a scar. So I tell Miss Girl that the last time I had to go to the hospital and be put under, my nurse, she was the sweetest lady ever. My nurse, who was the sweetest lady ever and so helpful, she was like, hey, so this hand, the skin is really rough. Obviously it's scarred. So when you go in next time, tell them to use a different part because this hand is not going to work. It's going to give them a lot of difficulties. I said, thank you for the insight. So when I go to get my gallbladder snatched, I'm like, hi, Miss Girl. I've been told by a different nurse that this hand doesn't really work because it's got a chemical burn scar. So the skin is really thick, needles kind of hard to get through it. It's kind of hard to get to the vein exactly. She ignores me. She takes that hand and she tries anyway. And I'm like, okay. This was the worst hospital experience of my life. I literally sent back, like, I got like a paper. It was like, would you like to leave a review? I left a review, bro. She tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. She tried seven times in my hand. I had to ask her to stop because I was literally shaking. My whole body was shaking because she wasn't just trying and taking it out. She was putting it in the scarred, thick skin and fishing. It's called fishing when you like look for things under the skin with a needle. Fishing. She's fishing in my hand. It hurts. It burns. And she's trying over and over underneath this scarred skin. And I'm crying. I'm 25 years old. I'm gripping onto my mom. I'm shaking like this. I'm like, can we take a break? She's like, yeah. We take a break. She tries in this hand like 3 times. And then finally shoves it through this hand. And my surgeon, the surgeon team upstairs is calling downstairs. They're like, hey, she's fucking late. Yes, I'm late to my surgery because she's trying so many times. She also doesn't use there's like an x-ray thing you can use as well for veins to help you find them. Doesn't use that. I think some nurses are like this. She probably thought when I said don't use that hand that I was just being dramatic and that she can do it. She can do it. She can get it through the hand. And you did get it through the hand. But at what cost? Because my hand was covered in bruises and little poke marks were all over the place. And it took us maybe 30 minutes when it should take about 30 seconds. I go upstairs and they were like, oh, you look upset. Are you nervous for the surgery? I'm like, no, because I've been put under so many times. This is okay. what I'm upset about is I tell them like a short version of the story because they gotta go. So I tell them like a short version of the story. The anesthesiologist, I can't say that word. Anesthesiologist is like, what the fuck? He's like, they actually get upset. They're actually kind of angry. He's like, they should have sent you up after the second time and let me do it because I could have gotten in easier because it's like my job to be super good at this kind of thing. Like, the whole team upstairs was shocked at what happened because what the fuck? That's insane. I feel like she just like had it in her mind that I was just like this dramatic, annoying young adult and that she was gonna get it through that hand. She can do it. No, it can't go through the scarred skin. So I say all that to say, now I'm very, very, very uncomfortable with needles again because I hate fishing. I hate when they do fishing. I've had that on me multiple times. Oh my god, I literally feel nauseous just thinking about it. I hate it. Okay. Anyway, after that story time, it's time to go back up the mountain because I'm in town. I can put my blanket on my bed. I'm very excited. Right now I just have like 3. You saw in the last vlog. In the last vlog, I just have a bunch of random ass blankets like thrown all over the bed because my plans were ruined with that one blanket. All right. Let's go. There's like no ice left. I was gonna do the thing where you shake the coffee, but there's like no ice left. Oh, okay. I was bored on my day off, so I came to this place that's like an abandoned mining town. So we're gonna walk around the abandoned mining town, me and you. Right, all 35 views. Anyway, I went to this place that I guess is like their version of Wawa. I got 3 different muffins and now I don't really feel like eating a muffin, but I'll eat them later. So I went there because somebody was like, oh, they have good coffee. I went there expecting it to be like Wawa and I could order a coffee, but they just had iced coffee. That's it. It was like a tub that said iced coffee. And I know that like people who actually like coffee, I guess, would be like, oh, iced coffee. But I think I like like 1 drop of coffee and then a bunch of cream. But this is their pumpkin cold brew. Anyway, this is their pumpkin cold brew. And then they had like creamers out, but there was 1 little drop of creamer left. So there's like this much cream in there of caramel. Hello! There's like this much. There's like a drop of cream in there. And then I tried to put caramel on the side, but it slid all down. I don't know. It's time to keep going forward. Let's go see if we can Shane Dawson if we can Shane Dawson haunting video out here. I'm mad as fuck. Hello? Anyway, I'm mad as fuck. I forgot my little bug net hat because there's so many fuck ass bugs that want to fly past my ears, and I hate that. Okay, I'm gonna get to that little bridge down there.
Oh my god, that was steep. Oh, it broke the illusion of me having a calm walk because I almost fell. Anyway, hey y'all. Honestly, not much of a hiking person. I tried to take a hike yesterday. I'm not even gonna lie, that shit pissed me off. Halfway through, I gave up. Walking through the woods, not for me. This is kind of fun though, because I'm near water. I don't know who was screaming. A ghost? Oh my god. A ghost that's got on camera.
Moose. They were raising soldiers. Soldier moose. Ain't nothing natural about that. I'm reporting back. That shit sucked. And I have the air on blast because I'm sweating. Also, oh my god. I don't even know how to explain the journey. Anyway, to just get to the point, I went to the store, I went to the bathroom, and then when I got in the bathroom, I literally got my period. Literally got my period. The whole entire, like, travel to try to get up here has been, I have had stop after stop after stop. So I'm sweating and I'm bleeding. And that was boring. The most exciting thing was seeing a mushroom because I've been looking for mushrooms forever. I don't even know if you can hear me because of the air. Anyway, I'm not an outdoorsy person. I don't know if you could tell. I'm not really athletic. I don't know if you could tell though. My body's kind of T. I look skinny. Like you can barely see me. I'm dropping things. You can barely see me. So, I don't think you would know that I can't climb rocks or walk super far. You wouldn't be able to tell because I'm like this big. I think like half the time I take these videos, you guys gotta be like, I'm so small, you can barely see me. So I don't think anyone knew that I'm not a seasoned hiker. Probably thought I was a professional. Probably jealous. They saw me with a bagoo bag and an iced coffee, and they were like, that's a professional. I know we've got giant bags and tents and safety precautions, but that person, that person trying to get to the cemetery all on their own when we have people with us, and now they are stopping and now they're coming back because there is no clear path. That's a professional. That's a real hiker. You're looking at a real hiker. Body T, skinny as hell, look like I can walk forever and ever, giant muscles. So I don't know, nobody had any idea that I'm not used to this. Not a clue. I was gonna ask these hikers to help me get to the I think, okay, maybe sometimes I should stop talking, but this time I didn't bother people in public. I wanted to go to the cemetery, but the path was not clear at all. And it's like 5 p.m. and it was so woody back there. And I'm not, as we've established, I'm not a hiker. I don't like the woods. Probably stupid that I'm here to begin with, but I'm pretty sad that I didn't get to see the cemetery. Anyway, what I was saying, I was gonna ask these two hikers to take me, but they looked like they were leaving. So I didn't want to bother them, and they had giant packs. I'm like, where did you guys even come from? I'm not made for this. They can't tell though. I look like I'm made for this.